So you may be aware that Twitch has entered into another DMCA related deal with Warner Music Group. And this deal still doesn't really benefit streamers in the way that they have. Well, it benefits streamers, but it doesn't benefit them in the way that they hoped, which would be to have a licensing deal that would give them permission to play songs on their streams. It benefits streamers in the fact that Twitch has a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to dealing out consequences or punishment for DMCA violations. That's what that pretty much breaks down to. And at this point, I am really trying to figure out if the reason why we have not seen the changes that I've expected to see, if it's because it's just simply a policy, it's just slow to catch up to technology type thing, or is it the major music publishers and music studios, they are pretty much doing what they did back when online music became popular. Because when that first became popular, the music industry was not trying to budge in any way possible to roll with technology and where we were headed. Like, it actually took like Apple releasing the iPod for the music industry to finally kind of like get like just flat out pushed into joining us into a new era of music, which is now music streaming. And it feels like they are twiddling their thumbs in the exact same way, because live streaming and creating content on YouTube and stuff like that is becoming more and more popular, to the point where it just makes sense to not only ask these platforms, to ask Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that, to help pay for licensing of music, but to also have the industry meet us halfway and make licensing of music more accessible to people who want to like live stream and have the music in their live streams or have it in their YouTube videos. It only makes sense at this point. The fact that we are where we are still in the game is very, very disheartening, and it makes it seem like neither parties really like Twitch. It makes it seem like Twitch nor the music companies even really care to come up with a solution, because even asking Twitch to find the money somewhere, because everyone keeps saying that they're broke and they don't have the funds, they need to cut it somewhere and pay for licensing in similar the ways that Facebook has and that YouTube has, or to help create a system to help the creators pay for the licensing. Like, again, in a previous video, I talked about like the future I saw for their soundtrack software, and that hasn't panned out. It hasn't panned out how I thought it would go. Like, you have a whole soundtrack feature to where the music on there is good and can be played on streams. You can also set it up to where you can have a monthly payment feature, so that way if people want to play more popular songs, they can for a fee per month. You know what I'm saying? Like, the technology is there to make licensing more accessible. And not only will it like benefit streamers, because there are a lot of streamers who will pay for the licensing fee. It's just that they don't want to pay for it, and there's no real guarantee that they still won't receive a strike on their channel or have their channel taken down if they play the music. Like, they will still have to go through hoops to prove that they got the right licensing to play these songs. In addition to that, I'm pretty sure artists wouldn't mind having another stream of income, because it's not like all artists are making millions and billions of dollars out there on their music. So having another stream of income where licensing is more accessible and you get paid because people are, paying to have your songs played on their streams, like, it's like, oh, win-win, because like I said before, I am not of the opinion that people who want to live stream songs shouldn't pay anything. I'm not of the mindset that, oh, well, we play the song, so therefore it's free exposure. I don't know. I like people. There are some people who love rocking with the free exposure route. They don't mind. Hey, play my songs. I don't care. My music to be shared. But there are a lot of other people who would benefit from the exposure and a check. Like, it's very, like, because I know me personally, I don't always, like, I hear a song, I don't always go and check out the artist on Spotify or YouTube. I don't care. Like, I'm only listening to this song via the stream. Outside of that, I am not going to listen to it anywhere else. Like, it's very rare that happens when I'm watching a stream. TikTok is another story, but, like, stream music, it's super rare. I'm talking about me personally. And depending on the type of streaming that you are, like the music that you select, it creates a whole vibe, a whole mood. Like, it's part of your entertainment package. So it's only right to, like, want to kick back a couple of dollars to the artists that create the songs, to the people that create the songs that help create the vibe of your stream atmosphere. That's only freaking fair. But I also think that we shouldn't be, like, taken advantage of and have, like, exorbitant licensing fees. Like, the licensing fees has to be more accessible and more reasonable to, like, the everyday content creator or live streamer. That's the only way it's really going to work, because in my theory, it's just like numbers. It's like a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? Like, have the price low enough so that more people will actually want to buy into it, and you could actually see a benefit from it. If you have it too high, it's not going to work. If you have it too low, it's not going to work. So it's about finding that sweet spot. Also, I think, like, they just pour salt on the wound to make it hurt a little bit more. Moment for me was when I saw this. This is from Zach Bussy's tweet. All right. Additionally, our new partnership with WMG brings various recording artists to Twitch and creates a standalone music space featuring premium music-centric programming. This marks our first partnership with a major record company, bringing the Twitch community new ways to interact with music-related content on the service, and granting artists a more direct connection to fans. It's like, okay, thanks, but that doesn't address the issue whatsoever. So, like, now when artists sign a deal with Warner, part of that deal is that now they have to have a Twitch channel or some crap like that. Like, thanks, but that's not what we asked for. That doesn't help anything. Like, that just, it really does feel like they just was like, you know what, we kind of didn't meet your needs with this deal, and we're going to open up your wound and just pour a whole bunch of stuff, but we didn't give you this instead. Okay. Thanks, I guess. But, yeah. Twitch reached a deal with Warner. Nothing much has changed. What do you all think about the whole licensing brouhaha between Twitch and music publishers?